Hello everybody, it's Lucas at Frugal Landlord. I wanted to show you the car I just picked up. I found a good deal on this. It's the oldest car I got, but I bought it so I could save money on gas. My truck, unless I need it, it's pretty expensive to put gas in, so this will save me some money. Okay, so this is a 1997 Geo Metro. 3-cylinder, 5-speed. It's pretty straight. I've only had it like a week or two, and I put seat covers on it. There was nothing wrong with the seats. I just sometimes I get in when I'm a little bit dirty. I don't want to get the seats dirty. So a few things I probably need to do. One is the windshield is broken, and the headliner is not good at all, but the rest of the dash is weirdly faded, but I don't really care about that too much. It has 230,000 miles on it. It's got a 5-speed. The clutch seems good. Most of you probably don't even know what these are, but these roll the windows down. I don't even think you can buy a car with those anymore. And what do you do with this? I don't know. I don't have anything to put in there. So, yeah, there's, some of these cars did have AC, but this one doesn't. I actually had a Geo Metro before. It was a LSI, which is kind of the top of the line one, and it did have AC, and there was a button there, but this doesn't have it. This actually doesn't even have a trunk hatchback pop. You have to use the key. So what else? It does have dual airbags. Open the back. Sometimes the gas shocks don't work on the first pull. There you go. So it's got the seat you can fold down, and I can carry some more stuff back there. Or people can actually ride back there fairly comfortably, especially if you're kids. So I basically got this car because I don't usually have to carry a bunch of stuff, to, go to work on a rental, or just driving to work. So most of the time in the summertime I'd ride a motorcycle. But in the wintertime, if it's cold or the roads are slick, I basically put my motorcycles in a storage unit and keep them there for a few months. So the reason I got this car is to save money on gas and to save the miles on my truck, because I want to keep my truck for a long time. I also want to keep this car for a long time, just so I can keep the miles off my truck. Sometimes I have to make trips to go get parts or something, and if it's just a few plumbing parts, I don't need to bring my whole truck. So it'll be good. One thing I forgot to say is this car has larger diameter tires. So the stock size on these Metros is going to be a 155 80 13, and what these are on there now, I believe, are 175 70 13s. So they are actually quite a bit taller and wider than the original tires. And also, I forgot to show you the let's see here. Pop that. Oh, ow. So the guy that sold it to me also said that this has an upgraded or a different transmission to give it a taller ratio. And he wasn't sure if it was the transmission out of the 4-cylinder or the transmission out of the XFI model. The XFI model had a taller gear final drive in order to squeak out some more fuel economy. So he didn't know if it was the 4-cylinder transmission or from the XFI, but it's definitely not the original transmission. So with that being said, the speedometer on this car is 7 miles per hour. When you're going 60 miles an hour on the speedometer, you're actually going 67. So it's at 60 miles an hour, you're 7 miles per hour off. So I really got to watch it. And the reason I figured that out is it felt like everybody was going very slow all the time. Like I was always passing. So I was like, well, and it feels like I'm going faster. So I got an app on my phone and tested it, and it's that's what it is. I'm going too fast. It's not supposed to make that big of a difference with just the tires. It's only supposed to make just a few miles per hour, if that. Well, the speedometer cable would be calibrated probably to the original transmission. And if that was different, then that might make the speedometer that far off, I would guess. But anyway, that's what a 3-cylinder engine looks like. And there's actually quite a bit of room in this engine bay. On the one I had before, I changed the clutch in it, and it was extremely easy. There's so much room in here, you can really get to things easily. So that's the nice thing about them. They're easy to keep going. Although this car does have an issue. It does have, I just didn't start it for you guys. This is a cold start. Do a cold start. Clutch. Okay. It's pretty cold, like, I don't know, it's probably 36 degrees out. The check engine light is on, and I run the code scanner, and it's saying it's running too rich. And it also says something about the oxygen sensor, which has been changed twice. The guy who sold it to me said he just put a new oxygen sensor in it and it's working fine. Well, the check engine light came on and it said something about the O2 sensor, so I thought he put in the wrong one, so I put in another one. I ordered it off of Rock Auto. Maybe that's my problem, I don't know. but it was supposedly the correct one. But it's also, I think it's idling too high when it revs up. So, I mean, when it warms up. So it could be may have something to do with the throttle position sensor. Anyway, it has good power for what it's supposed to have, and I mean normal. I mean, it's not super powerful motor or anything, but it doesn't. So yeah, I also do notice some carbon on the exhaust tip. So that's telling me that we're running rich. I am getting over 40 miles per gallon. But when I owned the car, I had a 95 LSI with air conditioning. And I would regularly get over 50, just over 50, with the air conditioner running on that other car. So I think once I get that mixture somehow fixed, that I will be getting a little bit better gas mileage. So that's good. So there it is, guys. That's my new old car. And I got a couple things I'm gonna do to it. I'll probably make another video on it. I'm definitely gonna have to fix the headliner because it's on my head all the time. Other than that, the interior is fine for me. It does have cup holders, but I'm complaining because it doesn't hold only a small cup. Small cup. I have to put the fast food big gulp supersized drink right here. So that's about it. Oh, this vent is broken, but I guess that's all right. It's the only one. All right, there it is, everybody. Let me know what you think. And if anybody has any idea on what'll make these things run a little rich, besides the oxygen sensor, or you know, I don't know, it could still be the oxygen sensor, I guess, but I have changed it twice, or it's been changed twice. I'll shut it down. Anyway, everybody, let me know what you think. Oh, did I say I spent $1,400 on this car? I think I didn't say that. This car was $1,400. I think it's a pretty good deal. Even if I have to spend a couple hundred to correct the fuel mixture issue, I think it's pretty good. Thanks everybody for watching. Like and subscribe.